Welcome to the One Up Sports. I am your host, El Cabal, aka Tony. Here with me in the building is a very special guest and a friend of the pod and a co-host of the pods as well. We got Zeus.
Yo, yo, yo. What up,
What's
y'all?
up, Zeus? About time we get you on here, man.
About time. Better late than never, but god damn, it took forever.
Yeah, it did take forever, man.
Yeah, it
Um,
did.
as many people, well, a lot of people don't know, but we have mentioned Zeus multiple times on the pod. And I decided, hey, Zeus is a sports guy. I love sports. Let's do a sports one up video and maybe do like a sister of the pod of just sports talks. Um and perfect match. Zeus is here with us. He's unfortunately a Knicks fan and a Giants fan, it is what it
I'm
is from New York.
not really a Giants fan,
No?
but not really. No, I mean, I just recently got into football, so it's really hard to say what fan I am. But if I were to pick a New York team, it's definitely the Bills. That's just because Josh Allen is an elite quarterback. That much I do know. And I kind of like their story. They were kind of like a New York team, yet not really claimed because of, I guess, their recent success. I don't really know much details about the Bills, but I do know that they haven't won as of recently. And winning is, uh, you know, um, uh, a huge component when it comes to sports. So I'm a Josh Allen guy. I'm a Bills guy. I also like their runs the last few years. It was unfortunate how their season ended last year, but not a Giants fan, especially when they get smoked by 30. So I'm not putting my name on that team.
Nah.
But I'm a Knicks fan, and that's a pretty dreadful enough, if I would say.
I feel you though. I mean, I'm a Cowboys fan. We haven't won a playoff in like
You guys are
95.
looking good though. You guys got like a insane defense. I mean Dak is doing what Dak does, but you guys got a good team. It seems like once y'all let Zeke go and y'all got him just out of the picture, you guys started to like take off from there. It was a rough year last year too, but you
Tell me
guys look
about it.
good.
But before we, dive deep into the sports, a little bit of background information. Been a friend with Zeus since 2000, what, eight? When did you come down? It's been a long. He was like
Crazy.
like
It was definitely around 2011. That was when I graduated high school and I took a road trip down south with the guys. I had a part-time job, told them that a relative passed away. They gave me an extensive leave for work. It was like for a long weekend. I ended up just calling in like, "Hey, we're like still mourning here. I need some more time to be away." Mind you,
that's
I'm in
crazy.
Justin's backyard, laying on his like beach chairs, diving in his pool. It was fun for like a ghetto bastard from New York, from Harlem specifically. It was a nice getaway, and believe it or not, those guys kind of changed my mindset
Nah,
as
yeah,
a young delinquent.
and it was great because that's when I met you. Obviously, I
Yeah,
spoke with you over the internet a couple times. Um, Known you since then. Good friend. Obviously, good friends always argue like normal. Anybody who has a
facts,
good
facts,
friend for more than six
facts,
years, gonna be arguments.
facts.
Um, but yeah, man, Zeus been a friend for a long time. Um, like a Knicks fan or whatever. But we mentioned him on the pod multiple times. We mentioned the Caesar salad lunch thing because that's his
Mr.
thing.
Chicken Caesar salad wrap. That is me.
A couple other jokes I don't want to rehash because we don't know if we're gonna put that business out. But we've good friend. Unfortunately though, he likes the Knicks. I can't say nothing about it.
Before we get into the sports thing, yes, I am Mr. Chicken Caesar salad wrap, just to kind of like describe myself to the fans, to the viewership that is out there. I love watching these guys' show. I never really had the equipment, just didn't bother to get it myself, but as of recently was able to gather some things. But yes, I am Mr. Chicken Caesar Wrap. Like I mentioned, I go by Zeus. I work in the fashion industry. Born and raised in New York, and I'm currently living in LIC. I'm a dog dad, a dog owner, and I got my boy laying on my pile of clothes that I need to fold soon. But yeah, no, I've known Tony for a long time. I met him during that trip when I went down there. I was able to meet a lot of guys. I met Pucho on that trip. It was funny because me and Pucho had a lot of back and forths over the mic,
Yeah, internet
over like
beef.
over dumb shit. And I remember pulling up to Pucho's crib and I was dead silent. Like I just didn't want to speak. I was young, arrogant, and ignorant. So a bad combination for like trying to like introduce yourself appropriately to people you don't know that you're evidently going to be long-term friends with, right? So I'm in Pucho's house with shades on, arms crossed, literally shades on indoors. And like Pucho's like, yo, do you want something to drink? Like, are you good? You know, he was the bigger guy. And we got some like funny stories with my trip down there. We made a pit stop in Orlando before going to Palm Beach, and I had the pleasure to meet Tony. I got some funny ass pictures of Tony of when I first met him. Got the pleasure of meeting Chris Breezy, who I would say that is one of my best friends as well. And yeah, no, so meeting Dowie was definitely an honor and privilege. I got the, you know, I got the bridge to meet you guys, which I adore as people and friends, and we've had many backs and forths, but most importantly, we were able to keep things strong. So that's just a little bit of a backstory for me. Don't want to get too involved, but Mr. Chicken Caesar salad wrap, whatever you want to call me. That is me. And I used to tune in at 12 o'clock. You guys, wait, was it that I used to tune
You
in at
wanted it
12? So
at
yeah,
12
changed.
o'clock so you can eat your lunch and watch some of the pod.
And you guys made that accommodation. And for that, I commend the One Up Pod crew. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, I mean,
I am forever a gang member.
yeah. You know what? I did forget that you guys had internal beef and that you did show up to his crib mad, like, ready to just, like, whatever there
Mad
was, he was
awkward.
ready. It was, that's,
Mad awkward for no reason though. It was over dumb shit that I can't even like think about. But I guess that's what maturing is, and like kind of realizing what the fuck was wrong with me. I just grew up in a very hostile environment, so I responded to certain tones or just things that I didn't disagree with in a hostile matter. That's Jojo there, but by the way, he's an old man. He's
old,
roaming.
very
Yeah.
old.
Yeah, he's 8 years old to be exact. But yeah, no. So meeting these guys has been a pleasure, and this podcast has definitely been something that I look forward to on the daily.
Oh, yeah.
So that's just a little bit about me.
And, damn, you know what's crazy, too, about that trip? That's when we're doing the prank wars, too, and stuff. We was going ham. That was that same trip.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I have some
That's
pictures of you, and you
crazy.
wrote like some crazy shit on the side of the car. You painted a picture of a big ass penis on like his rear window. The like other side was like I like penis or I like dick. It was some like absurd shit, but at the time it was hilarious. The pranks were nonstop. I got photos in my phone of me being like passed out on like their couch. They had
Yep.
a pretty dope apartment in Queens, and they put like baby powder on my face. They painted a penis on my face a few times. So
Yeah, it was crazy. It was a wild trip, for sure.
yeah, that was a fun trip, man. A first for a lot of things for me. That whole trip, I would say it was a first for a lot, but I
You had
enjoyed it. I
that's when
got
you
to
had
meet a
your
lot of
first
people.
public sub, right?
My first pub sub.
New York don't
Damn,
know about the pub sub.
people don't really understand, and I speak about Publix highly. I'm like, yo, like whenever I touch down in Florida, I need
Gotta
the
hit.
hot and spicy wings, for sure. Those hot and spicy wings, first of all, they're way too cheap for like the quality and the quantity.
10 for
Eh,
20.
Crazy.
And when they go on sale,
How
they're
is
like $7 or something like that.
but how is that even possible? that shit's insane. So when I do touch down in Florida, I haven't been there recently. I've been traveling a lot for work, but I'm gonna touch down in South Florida soon, man. I'm gonna pull up on my boy Breezy, obviously you, but I'm gonna touch down in South Florida soon. I gotta check a lot of shit out. Oh, also, I also met the one and only King Felix my first trip in South Florida. So it was a lot of firsts.
Oh yeah, you did.
It was a lot of firsts. A lot of other people we don't. Oh, Easy too. Easy's a good friend of the pod. A piece of shit,
Damn,
but my piece of shit.
that's kind of respectable. I
He's
guess.
my he's my turd.
Damn, my turd.
He's my turd. But yeah, I actually forgot what you asked.
No, I was saying about the NBA talks. So you're a
Have we
Knicks
gotten there
fan.
yet?
Yeah,
Okay.
we was trying to, but
Okay.
then you
Got
reiterated
you, got you,
yourself.
got you, got you, got you.
But yeah, you're a Knicks fan or whatever. Obviously, you're in the slump for years now. Da 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 da. But you did mention off air that the Lakers did a lot of crazy pickups, couple
Yeah,
drops.
yeah.
Oh,
So,
you
I'm a
know
huge
what?
what? No, no, please
I,
go.
I was gonna tell you the re-signing of Anthony Davis and like the veteran extension that he got. Did it say how much? Because I didn't see that.
Yeah. It was like I don't have an exact number for you, but it's the max deal that he can possibly get, given a player that just made 40 plus million. This
Yes,
new deal puts him in the 50 million ballpark. I think it was a 2 to 3 year extension, and I think it was deserved. People
don't like him for
granted,
some.
Anthony Davis is always injured and like constantly not available, especially during like pivotal parts of the years of like them needing to get one momentum wins to feel comfortable and three chemistry. Like these guys don't spend too much time playing together, especially when you're a championship team. There's always going to be a lot of moving pieces. The Lakers had a lot of that. Since the bubble championship, they've lost a lot of pivotal players, and those players that they did lose, it's not like they can re-sign them and get the same type of value that they had for them at that point. Like Danny Green, Dwight Howard, huge pieces that helped them win that championship that no longer are playing at that high of a level to kind of provide what they need. And what they needed in the playoffs was a player like Dwight Howard who could probably bang with Joker, right? Because Anthony Davis was playing the five, but Joker was playing out of his mind. And how can Anthony Davis play an all-around superstar level type of offense for you when he's being exhausted on the other end?
facts.
So I think there's a lot that went into play there, but like their signings this year, I'm a huge Knicks fan, but I've grown to like LeBron a lot. A lot. Used to hate the guy for many reasons, and no real logical reasons. Just like, damn, this guy is always winning. I
Yeah,
hate him, you know? This guy's always beating my teams. Like, I got tired of seeing the Warriors win, but I know that they're a dynasty forever, and I'm gonna respect that. And superstar level of talent that you couldn't even imagine of obtaining. And Stephen Curry, they got the Klay Thompsons, the Draymond Green core pieces, but uh yeah, no. What I was basically trying to say is the Lakers have some huge signings this year, a huge re-signings of like Rui Hachimura, who
yep.
balled out for them. Um, they recently picked up Christian Woods, who has been playing solid basketball the last few years. Was just on the Mavericks, can shoot 33 to 37% from the three, which is pretty big.
That man's
He's
6'9" too, 214 pounds.
he's a solid player. He's a small big in today's ball, but like those small bigs go far. They got Jackson Hayes, that young kid from the Pelicans, who's a lengthy big, who's gonna be able to bang, and they're gonna have some pieces to rotate, and a few other pieces. But most importantly, like that trade that Rob Pelinka was able to steal during the trade
Oh,
deadline.
Yeah,
from
yeah,
Malik
yeah.
Beasley, Jared Vanderbilt. Who was the other piece? Rui Hachimura. Um, I'm actually look up at
I'm looking it up right
the
now. It's right
players.
here. Yeah, Hachimura. I think he signed. Oh no, Jackson was a free agent.
Yeah,
Austin Reeves. If I'm pronouncing his last name right. The shooting
Austin
guard,
Reeves.
Austin
Yeah, and
Reeves.
he just he had an amazing year. They
Him
signed him
and
to
yep,
a dirt cheap contract. Given the level he was playing at, oh my God, dirt cheap. They still got D'Angelo Russell,
yep.
who's a liability on defense, but he's one of those players where when he gets hot, he's hot. He's hot, but
He is.
that boy Bruce Brown was
But
is it his
sometimes,
name Bruce Brown?
who? Bruce.
The
No,
guy that was babying him in
I
the
don't know.
playoffs. He's on the Nuggets. I think someone's behind you.
Yeah, no, don't worry about that.
Um.
Who's
Oh, they
the?
got. Sorry,
I was gonna say they got that Hood guy, Jalen Hood. He's a draft pick. I don't even know what his last name was.
Shafino.
Yeah, there
I
you go,
don't even know.
Shafino. I think it's Shafino.
Yeah, but he's no one like that's really gonna contribute. I think the big contributions here are Gabe Vincent from Miami, who balled out for you guys. Taurean Prince, Cam Reddish is a fucking baller.
Yeah,
Tom Thibodeau, Cam Reddish is a baller, man. Like when put on the floor, the guy can get you a bucket. He just hasn't had the opportunity.
I
He
mean
was on
points
the Knicks and they traded him to the Trailblazers.
points per game is 9. Field goal average is 44. I mean
This is a guy coming off your bench, given the opportunity. What's his minutes per game? He's never really been given a
24.
solid.
Oh wait,
Right. He's a
yeah,
bench player, if that.
24 minutes, and he's projected to do 18 minutes with the Lakers.
Their all around roster, their bench depth is so, as Dowie would like to say, girthy. They got a
Yeah,
girthy
they got a
bench depth.
crazy.
Their
Yeah,
starting five is solid. Even if you deploy D'Lo at the 1, Reeves at the 2, LeBron at the 3, Davis at the 4, maybe slide in Woods at the 5.
Woods
Who
at the
knows?
5 would
Maybe
be nice because that man.
that'll be crazy, but that's a small lineup.
But I mean, is Wood quick?
But
Is
it's
he
quick.
athletic?
I mean, he's not jumping out the gym, but the guy can do a little bit of everything. He can bang in the post pause. He can like, he's good, man. Like the guy can ball. Like
Yeah, he
look at his
averages almost
look at
9
his
rebounds
averages.
per game.
Oh, 17 points, something like shit like that.
18 points per game. Have 29 minutes a game. Like I mean, and that's out of 59 games.
Yeah,
That
no,
for Dallas.
the guy can ball, man. I'm a huge fan of the Lakers and what they got going on. Um, yeah, now like look, these players, man, like, and we've just mentioned like their bench depth. I'm telling you, Gabe Vincent, I don't know if he was just maybe like riding off the wave he was on, but
Yeah,
that's gonna be a good like player to kind of sub in with Austin Reeves, D'Lo. Uh,
and I think that's what they're looking for. They're looking for help for when LeBron's sitting down or he's tired or
he
the
needs it. He was gassed.
yeah,
He was gassed in the playoffs. I've been watching LeBron for a long time. There's been moments where he can just take over at will.
yeah.
He was tired, man. He was fucking tired, dude. It showed in his legs. Moments that I would see him dunk before he's doing like a soft layup, but that man got like pro layup and all those layup badges on Hall of Fame. That man is a layup master. What he can do around the rim is so smooth. That man can take it to the basket like no other. So
And
yeah, I definitely like what the Lakers been doing personally. They're my early season predictions to take it all. I don't
ooh,
believe in the Suns yet. Yeah, yeah, no, I got them to take it all, bro. They're really good. If anything, this is LeBron's year. This is the last year I think LeBron has left in the tank to give you another like
a run.
21, 22 plus point. I'm talking about to give you like a super super uber season in terms of like him giving you 22 points a game, 10 rebounds, 9 assists, and that's me dragging it. Like 22 points, maybe like 8 rebounds, 7 assists, somewhere around that ballpark. And that's low, but look at the numbers I just told you. The fact that we put LeBron in a regard where 22, 8, and 6 or 7 is a subpar season for him shows you like how great the guy
No,
is.
he's
Because
he's
that's a phenomenal season to have for anyone.
he's a Hall of Famer without a doubt. First
Oh,
ballot, like
for sure.
automatic, no
He's
votes. He's just the
he's in my
man.
top 5 all time. I may have like a weird top 5 for some people because I'm gonna have to throw Melo in there. Think I know, and I don't truly agree with that, but people don't understand how much of a dog Melo was on offense and how unguardable he truly was, man.
I think
Um
he changed once he became a Knicks.
I
I,
don't think so,
I think
man.
he was on his downslope once he became a Knicks. To be
He
honest,
had 1 or 2 amazing years with the Knicks. After that, some would say that he had a decline, but that's just like personal opinion. Stats show that he was still a 20 plus points per game scorer. Yeah, the he had some losing seasons with the Knicks, but the Knicks also didn't provide him out. Sorry, out. The Knicks also didn't provide him with the proper players to surround them with, and you know, to each is their own. But I'm a huge Melo guy. I'm a huge Allen Iverson fan. Um, I would put LeBron in my top 5, but I would put him as my point guard. He would be my point guard in my top 5.
damn. So let's get into that real quick. Then who's your top five? You got LeBron as your point guard. Because I
I
mean,
got LeBron.
I'll put somebody else before LeBron.
I got LeBron as my point guard. There's many players, man, that you can put at that number 1 slot, but like overall what he offers in today's basketball, I don't think we have a lot of that point forward in players. Like Ben Simmons was supposed to be that guy.
Hmm.
He was supposed to be like that guy that resembled LeBron's game and eventually like got a soft touch on his jump shot. I don't know what the fuck happened with Ben Simmons. That's just a lost case. I, bro, I don't know. Basketball is
Straight dud.
basketball is like 70% IQ and no, sorry. It's like 40% IQ, 40% confidence, the rest skill. If you're confident in what you do, you can cancel out a lot of things, man. I'm a very competitive person, and when I say I'm gonna beat someone, I'm gonna go all out, and I'm not gonna let someone give me space and tell me that I can't shoot.
You gonna
Boy,
shoot? You gonna shoot?
boy, I'm gonna shoot this shit and I'm gonna make it. And like, but that's just like a level of confidence that I have, and I think he probably got psyched out. There's no way
Happens.
if someone just forgets how to shoot, plummets the way that they've plummeted in terms of their averages across statistical categories. It was just weird. But my top 5 to get back to it would be, and this is off like the top, right? Um, LeBron at the 1. Fuck. LeBron at the 1. I'm gonna put Kobe at the 2.
Oh, okay. It's all right. All right.
I'm gonna put Kobe at the 2. Um, I'm gonna put Melo at the 3. I'm gonna put this is gonna be a hot take. I'm gonna put Nowitzki at the 4 and Shaq at the 5. There's a lot of debates about Tim Duncan and like that's rightfully deserved greatest power forward ever. But I like how advanced and beyond his time Dirk Nowitzki was for like basketball. The stretch big, no one played like that. It was very hard to find a 7-footer that can shoot the lights out. But my 5 is solid, and I'll put my 5 against anybody's 5 any given day, and that's a scary 5. It sounds like a team like USA team, to be honest.
So Shaq, I agree with Shaq as a center. I would put LeBron's not bad at the 1, I guess, but I wouldn't put him at the 1. I'll have Michael Jordan at the 3. Kobe at the 2. And I'll put damn, that's rough. Because I'm not trying to copy your play at all. So
I mean, you're not going to agree with a lot of them, though. Melo at the 3, you change.
yeah, I wouldn't put Melo's not in my list. So it'll be I would have
So
to
look,
just do
you got Shaq, Jordan, and Kobe.
I got Shaq at the 5, Jordan at the 3. I'll put Kobe at the 1. No,
Kobe
I'll
at
put
the
Kobe at
1.
the 2
You got Jordan at the 3, and now you're missing point guard and
and
power
power
forward.
forward. Yeah, power forward. I would have to put.
You don't know any power forwards, do you?
No, I'm just trying to think of somebody. I don't want to pick because I was.
Bro, there's many. KG, Timmy
No,
D. You
I
got
wouldn't. I
AD,
don't like Tim Duncan on there.
Karl Malone.
Nah, I wasn't around when Karl Malone was playing, so I can't really comment on that.
Kevin Love.
Kevin Love is trash to me.
Damn.
That's a hot take.
Very, very much of a
I'll
hot
just put
take.
KG there for now because I mean I wouldn't know who really to put there. And then either Curry at the 1 or maybe James at the 1. James is just his IQ ability is crazy, bro.
You
I
got
can
a
see why.
weird 5.
What is Curry at the 1 is nasty. Ain't no one
Curry
stopping
at the
Curry.
1. I mean, I like Curry, but
Kobe
I
at the
don't think he's
2.
a true point guard. He's a combo guard. He's more of a 2. Not saying he can't be a 1, but he's a combo guard.
I mean,
You don't really have
I'm not looking for Curry to be defensive at all. Right, Curry. I just want him to slay.
no combo guard. I mean, like he bounces from the 1 or the 2. He's an off ball player. He runs around screens. He shoots the
Yeah, that's why
ball.
Klay Thompson
He's
kind of
not really
compliments
like a
him
facilitator. Like LeBron is a facilitator.
when he wants
That's why
to, because he does it now.
he's a facilitator,
I
and
would
he's
want-
always been an amazing. Look at his career averages for passing. Crazy.
I would want him not at the point, but his IQ. I want his IQ. I just don't. I want the aggressive LeBron James.
That's why you need
head
IQ
down,
at the 1.
straight at. I know. A high
But
IQ
he
is
could
what you
do
want
that.
at the 1.
He could do that, and that's why I gave him Melo, Nowitzki, and
wouldn't-
Kobe. They can all create on their own, and if you know what, he
Kobe's
doesn't
too
want
much
to
of-
pass it to them.
Yeah.
Shaq is in the paint.
That's just so much like ball domination players. Like Shaq could dominate. That's an OP. Yeah, it's a good top 5. I'm not gonna argue
It's a
with you.
crazy. It's a perfect LeBron team. I mean,
He ain't gotta work hard. He ain't gotta
no,
work hard.
he don't.
He don't gotta
He don't.
sweat at all. He can play no breaks, no timeouts with that combo of players.
I agree.
But I want to bring him to the East Coast real quick. Did
Sure.
did the Knicks do anything crazy this offseason, picking up players, doing any trades?
The Knicks. Yeah, no, I mean,
I mean, you
the
still
Knicks
got
haven't
Barrett,
landed.
right?
We
You
still
got
have RJ Barrett.
Jalen, Dante. I don't know the rest of those players. Hart, right? Yeah, Hart.
I think we retained Josh Hart on an extension. The Knicks
Isaiah.
didn't really do anything crazy. We did trade Obi Toppin, who's actually a pretty solid player.
For what?
I don't think anything crazy. I think some draft picks. We didn't get much from him, but the way Tom Thibodeau coaches, which is why I don't agree with him, we traded Cam Reddish because he was unhappy, but he also wasn't getting any burn. And the time that I did see him play, the guy was a hooper. The guy balled out. So it is what it is.
Looking at your
the Knicks
salary
are-
here, bro, you guys ain't really spending money on some of these players. I mean, your highest paid player right now is Jalen with $26 million.
The Knicks have probably the safest salary cap situation in all of
Actually, I
basketball.
lied. It's
We're not invested in any player
Julius
dramatically,
Randle's 28 million. That's your highest paid player right now.
and that's cheap in today's basketball.
And
That is so
that's
dirt
crazy.
cheap. That's beautiful, bro. Kobe Bryant was getting paid. I'm not putting those two in the same name, but like 25 million in 2005, and that was like, oh, that was like a
Yeah.
contract that was crazy. Players getting paid some ridiculous shit now, like 40 mil to not even average 20 points a game. But the Knicks did pick up Dante DiVincenzo, who's a solid player. They've been picking up a lot of solid pieces. I'm not expecting much from the Knicks, but
Yeah.
most importantly, the Knicks are relevant and they're competitive. And I think that's where that's what we really need to look at as Knicks fan is we're on a trajectory and it's a positive one. We're competitive. We're gonna come out there. You know, we're not gonna overwhelm you with star players, but we have a solid all around team. Julius Randle is gonna be Julius Randle. Our only hopes, literally, for us to be like from here to here is for RJ Barrett to take that next step. He needs to take that
The lead
jump.
role.
He needs to become a superstar. He needs to become at least an all-star. A superstar is obviously ideal for anyone,
Of course.
but an all-star right now, man,
What do you
that
think
would
it's
be
gonna
huge
take?
for us.
He's gotta
I
want it
don't
for
know,
himself,
man.
bro. He's
I
gotta
think
want it for himself.
it's not that, man. I think going, and I don't mean to sprinkle like the next topic on there, but some players have a certain intangible in them that others don't. And when I mean intangible, it's like that will, that want, that dog, and that obvious flair that like, whoa, this kid is special.
Yeah.
You know, like we all know Ja Morant has that. You watch him play and you're like, all right, this is not your ordinary basketball player. Like this guy,
He just does a lot of
twitchy.
dumb off court
Right,
bullshit. That's
right.
his
On the
problem.
court, he's a beast. He's twitchy. He's so tight with his like moves.
He's got ups.
He's an acrobat. His ups I love, but I feel like that's a dangerous ability to have given injury.
Because he
And we've
just feels
seen
like he can
amazing
lift off
players like that.
anybody.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we've
sorry.
seen players like that, like Derrick Rose, unfortunately go down a route that was hindered by injury. He was trajectorying. He was there already. He was a superstar talent, but the knees, man. And he was an explosive player. He played like Derrick Rose. Allen Iverson is. I said Allen Iverson. John Morant is basically Allen Iverson, just taller, with Derrick
Damn.
Rose's bungees, jumping out the gym, wielding teams to victory. A difference maker on the court. Solid team, but like
AI
when
was
he's
a
on the
ball
court,
hogger, though. I don't think John Morant's a ball hogger.
what are you talking about?
What?
Allen Iverson, all right, sure, call him a
But
ball hog.
not
That is
bad. It's not. I don't
not
want to
at the
say
fair.
negative.
He
It's just that he had to carry the
team
team. Yeah.
to the 2001 NBA Finals, and who did he go against? The Lakers, Shaq and Kobe. Shaq and Kobe, and he still got a win from them. Stole
Yeah.
the win. So yeah, no,
I get it. When you're the only
I
one who
think
could do it.
any superstar player you can call a ball hog. All right, do you think if you take 20 shots a game, you're a ball hog? Or sorry, what do you define as ball hog?
Like if you got a man open and he can make the shots and you don't pass it to him, you're taking contested shots. Like what I
First
do in
off,
2K sometimes, Zeus. You know what I do. I shoot it,
AI wasn't
mad
doing that.
contested. No,
That's
I'm not
OD.
saying. No, you asked me. I didn't say AI was doing that. You asked me what do I think a ball hog
You
is?
called them a ball hog.
But a ball hog in the sense that he would just 95% of the time the ball was in his hands, and it's not his fault, right? But I'm just saying, to me, that has a little bit of like just throw it out a little bit.
Got you. All right, all right.
Maybe his team. I don't remember his team that well, but maybe his team sucked that bad. But
It was a pretty bad team. Aaron McKee, Eric Snow. He had an old ass Matumbo. I'm talking about like a 34, 35-year-old Mutombo. This wasn't cool anymore in 2001. No one was
Damn,
doing
what's
this.
this? Don't
This
hate
is
on Mutombo, man.
this some 90s shit. Thinking, no, no, no. The only reason why he was doing this because he probably couldn't even pronounce no. He was just like,
That's
I'm
crazy.
lying. I'm lying. It was
That's
cool. It
wild.
was cool, but wasn't wasn't happening in 2000.
I can tell you what though, man. Your Knicks are gonna have a hard time facing up against the Heat and Celtics. Like we made some
If
big
the Heat
moves.
get Damian Lillard, that'll be huge.
I
But
don't, I don't think that's gonna happen though.
the Knicks are the Knicks, man. Like I said, sorry. In order for the Knicks to be relevant, and I think, sorry, they are going to be relevant, but in order for the Knicks to take that next step, RJ Barrett has to take that next step.
We'll see in the season. Season's around the corner.
It is. No, it's in a few weeks.
Yep.
It's in October or yeah, it is.
Um, like as obviously as everybody know, and you know, we talked about this before, but the Celtics getting rid of Smart, kind of sad, but it needed to happen.
Who did you guys get back from for that deal?
I think it was a Delano Banton or something, and then something. It was like a 3-team trade or some weird shit like that. And then we got Chris Traps Porzingis.
Kristaps is a good move. You guys got someone back from Marcus Smart. Hold on.
We picked up Luke.
It was a
We still
decent
got
play.
Blake on the team.
Oh, got it.
What, JD?
You guys got Porzingis and Tyus Jones. Porzingis? I would give up Smart for Porzingis any day.
Yeah, I would too.
Easy. That's smart because
That's a smart trade.
That's like Horford. Horford can now either play a reserve role or limited minutes. Sorry, at the 4, while Porzingis actually
Takes charge of
mans
the
that
center of the
position. He's
5.
7'3". He's big. He can stretch the floor.
He gained
He's
weight
gonna
too.
play
The
like
man's 240 pounds now.
no. He's a
Solid though.
he's growing into his man body.
They're paying this man 36 mil.
That's good though. In today's basketball, that's good. And you guys are a championship team. You guys are competing for a title.
Yeah. No, yeah. I mean, having him on the team is definitely going to help us. I can't be mad at that trade at all. We still got
That was
Jaylen
a good one.
Brown.
That's a positive one for the Celtics.
We kept Jaylen. We kept freaking obviously my boy Jason. We got Blake. What's crazy to me too, Blake didn't play nothing last year, bro. During the
What is he
playoffs,
gonna do for you?
I throw him in there to see what he does. He's a power forward.
He's not doing anything for you. That man.
I would have got rid of him then. I would have found a way to get rid of him.
Why? He's not. It's not like you can get any value back for him.
Just throw him in the mix.
The guy was playing on like a minimum scale contract. He got picked up to be a reserve and to probably take like the 3rd string of minutes for that position, which is usually 0 if the backup and starter are playing. So yeah, no, I barely saw him, but the guy was he's a shell of himself now. He'll like give you a little under the rim dunk here and there.
And you know what's crazy too, bro? If we can keep Williams like healthy, bro, putting maybe him at the 5 and putting Porzingis at the 4, little stretch big action. Because Porzingis got that gun. He's got that gun.
Porzingis can shoot.
Got
I
the
like
gun.
him. No, he was a Knick.
Yeah, he was.
The Knicks drafted him.
Yep.
The best thing Phil Jackson ever did for the New York Knicks was draft Porzingis. Because he fucked up that Frank Ntilikina trade. I said trades, draft sign. Frankie Cigarettes, as the people at Harlem Publix would call him. Me and Doey went to a Knicks playoff game against the Hawks.
Yeah.
And sorry, we went to a bar to watch the game. And the last few minutes when like Trae Young was hitting the 3 and doing like the shivering thing, they subbed in Frank Ntilikina to guard him, and people were in the background like, yeah, Frankie Cigarettes. They're calling him Frankie Cigarettes. As soon as Trae Young scored on him, yo, it got silent for like 5 seconds. Then they all scream, "Get him the fuck out of here!
Yo, New
Get
York
the
fans
fuck
are the
outta
worst,
here!"
bro.
Yo, the worst.
The
The
worst.
worst.
Hi.
They're not as bad as Cowboy fans, but they are pretty bad. Nick fans, come on now. You Cowboy fans are delusional. The Knicks are
How are we
too.
delusional? Any real fan are mostly delusional. I'm a real fan. I'm not super delusional, but I'm saying if we win one playoff game, we're winning the Super Bowl that year. That is what I say, and I'll stand by it. We have
That
yet
is
to
a
win
level. That is actually the definition of delusion.
Okay, all we gotta do is win one playoff
The
game.
ones is what, 90, 80 something?
95. We gotta win one playoff game. We win one playoff game. That's it. We're winning the Super Bowl that year. Ain't nobody stopping us, bro. I'm telling you. Don't let us catch that. We can't catch a dub for the playoff, bro. That's our only problem. Now that we're moving into just transition to NFL, which I'm happy about, bro, we're doing good. Right now, we're on a steamroll. Dak needs to be throwing better. He's throwing good. He just needs to complete a little bit more. Obviously, the Giants got destroyed week 1. I was happy about that. I made a little bit of money. You know, I did my little 10-leg parlay. And for the most part, I'm super excited about this season, man. You know, Miami, we're playing Miami in the 24th of December, I think.
I don't really know your schedule, sorry.
Yeah, I think, the 24th of December. We played them on a Sunday. That's going to be dope. I'm trying to get tickets to go to that game. You know, Christmas Eve, watching my Cowboys win. Come on. It's nothing better. Nothing. That's the best present I can have.
I would say, just to go on that,
Yeah.
I do enjoy the feeling of like Sunday, sitting on your couch, eating like food that you just made after like a productive morning of running errands. I'm a OCD freak. Like I got real life OCD, bro. Like I'll clean till shit disappears. I'm just scrubbing away. So there's nothing that I enjoy more than like a Sunday morning where I get errands done and like 12, 1 o'clock hits and like there's a montage of football games playing on like multiple channels. I do enjoy that. So sorry, finish.
Oh, yeah. It's just like a lot of, and I hear a lot of fans, right? They'll be like, "Oh, it's our year, Super Bowl." I'll be like, "Damn, bro, y'all boys are just jinxing it at this time." Like, I don't scream out every year, Super Bowl, right? But I am hopeful. I just want to win one playoff game. That's all I want. We win one playoff game, we'll win the next one, and we'll keep going. But during the season, man, we do good. I mean, we have such a crazy, crazy defense, bro. And like, you know, just today, Diggs got hurt. Fucked up his ACL, out for the season in a practice game, bro. At practice, man fucked up his ACL. He tore that shit.
Stefon Diggs?
Yeah, he's injured. It was on the thing today.
Isn't he on the Buffalo Bills?
No. Who did you just say? Stefon?
Stefon Diggs.
No, bro. This guy's killing me.
Bro, Stefon Diggs is on the Buffalo Bills.
I didn't say Stefon Diggs. Once again, I never said the word Stefon Diggs, bro. Never said that. You said that.
Okay. All right, Tom.
Anyways,
you literally agreed with me, bro.
no,
Cool.
I heard Diggs. I didn't hear Stefon.
What's this guy's name?
Trayvon Diggs. He suffered a torn ACL playing practice. He's out for the season. Done. Gone. Cornerback is gone. He's fucking out of here. He's one of our top cornerbacks. He's gone.
That sucks.
Yeah. But, you know, what we got to do what we got to do. Can't do shit about it.
Yeah, no. Those injuries in footballs fuck a lot of things up.
That's why the Miami Dolphins are doing so good. Tua is not injured yet, right? He got injured last year with 2 concussions. I knock on wood. I don't want no one to get injured. But I'm saying what fucked them up last year was the 2 concussions. Nah, what was the 2 concussions? You remember that conversation? Ruined the whole season for them boys. Now that he's there, Tyreek Hill's there. They're throwing bombs. They're doing good. And, you know, key player injuries ruin a whole football team. Ruins them quickly. Just it is what it is.
Yeah. No, I agree. In football, it definitely hinders the overall game plan, given like how little games there are. 18 games in a year, every week counts, especially if you're competing for a championship. Um, Especially Dallas is well created in terms of a roster this year, where key players like that going down throws a wrench in like
Yep.
you guys competing for like a Super Bowl, things of that nature.
Yeah. It definitely affects us.
It's
But
like it's like that Travis Hunter shit. The guy in Colorado, he got
prime
fucking
time.
bro. Prime time is a legit thing, man. That guy is monumental. This guy is gonna change the coaching landscape just with his vision, how disciplined and old school he is,
Yeah.
what he applies to those kids, man. And like going back to the word intangibles, which in sport, these things you can't measure. These things analytics can't put a number on. That man can bring the best out of players given who he is. That guy is credible. That guy is fucking credible. It's prime time, baby. You know what I mean?
DR
That guy
baby.
that he is credible. What he's able to take out of those kids just by being able to walk it how he talks it, being a walking highlight reel made for TV, personable, and most importantly, relatable.
Yep.
This guy is the guy, and I don't want to gear away from your NFL topic because I know this
But no,
Deion
no, no.
Sanders
This
thing
goes
was
right.
another
This
thing.
is football. Yeah, it goes right into
But
it.
going into like injuries, like Travis Hunter, he plays both offense and defense for Buffalo.
Yep.
A huge asset and unheard of in football. Very similar to who?
What?
Do you know who also played defense and offense?
For who? For
Deion.
Colorado?
Well, in football,
Oh, you talking about Dion? My
Deion
bad. I thought you
Sanders.
were
He
talking about
played
his
offense.
players.
He played offense and defense, which is virtually unheard of in football. And Travis Hunter does it exceptionally well.
Yeah, that's when
Obviously, he got what?
he was nasty on the Falcons. Nasty. Nasty.
Oh my God, a beast. Even the
Yeah.
49ers, I think he played for them for like 1 year.
Man is disgusting, bro.
And then he went to the Dallas Cowboys for like 5 years.
And another thing too, a lot of people don't know. This man won championships in football and baseball as an
He won in
outfielder.
baseball.
As an outfielder.
He won a World Series.
I don't know if it was a World Series. It was a championship. Let me, before I get destroyed online, I'll tell
I
you
mean, a
right now.
championship in baseball is a World Series.
They don't have like a East Coast, West Coast thing. I don't follow baseball that much.
A World Series is the championship.
Deion Sanders.
He did not win a World Series.
No?
Deion played at the highest level in both the NFL and MLB with incredible results. As of right now, Sanders has been the only athlete who played both the Super Bowl and the World. So he played in the World Series. He did not win it.
He didn't win it that year with the Yankees?
But he's the only athlete to play both in a Super Bowl
That's crazy.
and a World Series. That's crazy.
Oh, he played in it. He didn't win it.
Correct.
Okay, my mistake, chat. He played in it. But which is phenomenal, right? I ain't like the only
No,
other
that's
person I know
incredible.
that go off of sports win to another one was Michael Jordan from basketball to baseball. And he sucked in baseball. But
He wasn't the best, no. No. Yeah,
his
he was
name
not
got
the
him
best.
there. That's it. But yeah,
Yeah.
Deion is nasty, bro. And what he's doing over there in Colorado is crazy, bro. He has such a huge following right now, ridiculous. I've met more haters of Colorado than I met of fans of Colorado.
The guy's monumental, man. Everything that he touches turns into gold, and something about him, his words.
He just
when
holds
he's
people accountable, bro.
He does, and I think that goes back to him being disciplined and an old school coach, but like his words are motivational. He's able to sway a room. He walks in a room and you feel his presence.
Yep.
The guy is a man of men. Like he's one of a kind. There's no one like him, and I think he's perfect to coach kids who aren't blinded and too deaf. And I think he said it perfectly. Like they asked him, like, would you coach in the NFL? And he was like, to be honest, no. It's hard to convince players making 40 or $50 million a year. They're almost deaf to what you're saying.
Yeah.
When you're speaking to kids that you can relate to in terms of where like they come from and they're looking at you as like a figure and a role model and someone that they can learn from, that those are coachable people, most importantly, where players are superstar players are set in stone and like their ways, and like maybe they won't be as swayed uh as Dion is swaying these other kids. Not saying it's not possible, because people in the NFL respect Dion, but it's different when you're coaching kids at a high level, and like he does it well. When like that like personal speech, like
Oh yeah.
you know, it was just a game, but now it's personal. That was huge, man. And for them to win, and for the coach on the other team to say that hating shit about, when I speak to people, I take my hat and my glasses off. That was some jealous hater shit. Like I was like, this guy's a sore loser, man. And Dion just kept trolling him. And then Dion continues to be the bigger man, like to the media, like, yo, this and the third. I like respect what these people do. He's not going out there bashing people.
Nope.
Nah, he's a solid man. Most importantly, I think he's an amazing football coach. He's amazing for the college program. Uh,
Bro, just
and
having this kid on the team too.
my God, we haven't
God,
even mentioned that. I think two of his kids are on the team.
bro, it's first off, Hunter's just came like that boy is nasty.
He
Nasty.
brought like a bunch of these kids from Jackson State.
No, yeah,
So
somebody yeah, no, he definitely, scouted them boys, brought them back, just told them, hey, no. And my thing is with him, it's just like a lot of people want to hate on him, right? A lot of people want them to lose. I'm telling you, bro, the amount of hate that other teams and other coaches are throwing shade at prime time right now is crazy. But you know what? He thrives off that shit. He loves that shit.
how can you hate on him? And especially when they're winning. And I get like having all this media and all this hype behind you can make others like, all right, they're they're dragging it. They haven't played anyone good. When they're really gonna get tested on Saturday when they play Oregon. That team is solid and they don't have Travis Hunter. Um if Shiloh Sanders, I think that's his name, Shiloh.
The quarterback,
Yeah, that's his son's name.
yeah, Schroeder. I'm pronouncing his name wrong, but
Yeah, no, it
yeah,
sounds like you botching it. Hold
you
on.
definitely botched it. But
Shiloh Sanders, word. Um, if 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 he plays the way he played last game, I'm optimistic that this team is gonna go far.
even
This
if they do lose, bro, they're gonna be there, bro. They're gonna dominate either way. Oregon's a tough team. Oregon's 3-0 right now. They play Saturday at
Oregon's
3:30.
really good. And they play, yeah, they play Buffalo. Buffalo's a solid team. Travis Hunter's a superstar talent. Oregon has been solidified for years. Like this Colorado team only won one game last year.
Yeah, trash,
One game.
terrible.
One game. And for them to be 2-0 right now, and people still hate people to
They're
still be
three and
hating
zero.
on
They're three
this
and zero.
team. I thought they were 2-0.
No, they're 3-0.
Buffalo.
Oh no, Colorado. We're talking about
I
Dion's
was
team.
talking about I was talking
What?
Dion's team is Buffalo.
Yeah, no, yeah, they're 3-0. They're 3-0. They're 3-0.
Are they?
Look it up. They're 3-0. USC's 3-0. Oregon's 3-0. I don't remember who else, but yeah. It's definitely gonna be a dope ass game. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's gonna be fire. I can't wait to make my bets on that game.
Yeah, no, I'm probably gonna submit mines as well, but I think they're 2-0,
No, they're
bro.
3-0. They beat TCU, they beat Nebraska, and they just beat Colorado State in overtime. 2 overtimes, mind you. And then
Yeah.
now they're gonna play Oregon.
All right, my bad.
No, it's fine. I'm
All
not
right,
trying
all
to.
right. Um,
But yeah,
yeah, nah. This guy is this guy's legit. Do you think his coaching would translate well to the NFL, or is he like meant to be a college football coach?
he probably makes more money in the college atmosphere than NFL. There's a lot of college coaches that I would say make more than.
He's making like $5 million a year for like
Yeah, right
honestly.
now. I mean, he's probably sold more sunglasses than I ever seen anyone else sold this year than anything
Supposedly it was
else.
like $1 million. The guy made 20% of his net worth in a day,
Shit is
supposedly, like with
sickening,
those
bro. Gold blacked out
sunglasses.
sunglasses. Yeah, crazy. The hype is crazy.
Yeah,
Um,
no, that's insane.
but yeah, maybe one day, yeah, he'll be a great coach. He's a great coach regardless, whether it's NFL or college. He's gonna be Dion
But
no
do you
matter
think
what.
it'll translate well in the NFL?
I don't know because the college kids are hungry. They want to make it to the NFL, so they're gonna soak up. They're gonna first off, college kids play harder. To me, I think college kids play harder. They're more like hungry, I guess,
Coachable?
right? Yeah, like they're willing to risk a little bit to get the dub. In
Right.
NFL,
That-
they're more like trying to stay injury free. They don't want to hurt themselves. You know what I mean? This and that. Because if they don't got a big deal contract or a long term contract and they get injured, you're fucked.
Right. They're also just very coachable too, man. These kids,
It's Dion, bro. There's no way you can sit in front of this guy and not try to eat. He's like infectious with his way to his will to win.
the guy's monumental, man. He's a presence. He knows what he's talking about. He's very cocky.
Yep.
He has the accolades, the stats, everything to prove it, and he's very well spoken. The way he can articulate himself and like explain things and just like
I like his
be
rawness.
so he's a very raw, and I do do agree there. He's awesome, man.
He's also feel like that type of like if his son's fucking up like you know what I mean. He'll be like, "Yo, you're benched, bro. Like you fucking up." Like I don't like he doesn't. I don't think he's the type of person like.
Yeah, it was caught on like footage where they were asking him like, "Yo, Shiloh, are you gonna go to the NFL next year?" And Dion was like, "No, he's not going to the NFL next year. Like he's staying on this team, so he wants him to play for one more year, but he's NFL eligible. Like he can enter the draft, and
Do you think
if
he's trying to
Colorado does
protect him?
well, I think he's trying to. No, I think he's just trying to cultivate a superstar level talent, and it's been proven. Like players that play more than 1 year in college, well, multiple years in college, end up being superstar level talent in the NFL. So I think he's trying to do the right thing. He's got the resources to tell his son, "You ain't going to the NFL because he's stupid rich." But I think he's trying to protect them in some ways. Yeah,
Yeah, he don't want to rush him.
he doesn't need to rush it. I mean, if he can go out there,
But then again, you could get injured in college and
it's possible. But
anything.
you
But
don't you don't think like that in sports. You know what I
no,
mean?
yeah,
You go out there knowing that you're not gonna get injured, and that's really it.
yeah, you don't think
Yeah,
about the
you know,
injury until after it happens, really.
right. You know what I mean? Because then you won't be yourself. You won't take those quick first steps. You won't want to like do that move because you're like, yo, what if I re-aggravate this knee or this ankle, and now your whole game is fucked up. Now you're not even
Your
yourself.
mindset's fucked. But I think
Yeah,
with Dion being his dad and his coach, that's a huge benefit, right? because like
Absolutely.
you're gonna learn everything. He's got his dad's cockiness too, though. I don't know if people realize that. I've seen a couple YouTube videos.
He's got his humor too.
Yeah, like the man's, that's he's yeah, he's destined to be great, bro.
No, he's good. I like him a lot.
Like I said, I think they're gonna be Oregon. Putting my money on it.
Even without Travis Hunter.
Yeah, I still think they do.
That'll be a good game, bro. Let's redo this again
Of
soon,
course.
and then we'll like speak more on it. Believe it or not, we're an hour in. I think
Yeah,
we should cut it here.
it's definitely one of the things. But like I said, if you guys stuck with us through this entirety of this episode, please hit that like, share, subscribe button. This is the One Up Sports, where we talk only sports and everything about sports. If you guys like this episode, share, like I said, subscribe, and like always, go one up yourself.